All right, here we go. YouTube. This is a very exciting video for me. This has been a unicorn for many years. I've been chasing after, and I had to find the right car, and I believe with this car I did. Of course, it's a 1969 Camaro. It's a 327 4-speed with a 12-bolt posi 373 gears. I just added the Kragers. I got a deep dish on the back, those on the front. I'm not sure. I think the tires are going to have to be moved around a bit, a little taller in the front, maybe a little shorter in the back. They're okay for cruising around, but if I put the kids or something in the back, those are going to rub. But this car was owned by the same owner since 1985. This was his baby. He loved the car. Guess he just wasn't using it much anymore, and it was time to pass it along to the next guy, which turned out to be me. I bought it December 23rd, I think. Brought it home the day before Christmas Eve. A Christmas present to me, I guess. But as we come around, I mean, this car was painted, according to the owner before me, that the car was painted in 89 or 90. And besides a couple of chips, I don't really see any bubbling. I mean, for paint that is 30 years old or more, it is really held up well. Whoever did the paint work really did a nice job for it to look this good. When I got it, it was covered in dust and dirt, had been sitting in a garage for a few years, so had to power wash it off, and then I did I'm not even really done waxing it, so I got to do the lower extremities, but I buffed it out and then did some of the Cletus McFarlane products there from Sam's. Worked very well. I'm very impressed. There she is. Let's see what Melba Toast is packing here. Let's see. Alrighty. There you have it. That's a 327. It's got Edelbrock intake, a Holley 4-barrel, old school Excel distributor and coil, kind of period correct. Old white headers with the paint peeling off, and I can't help but love it. I did stick that air cleaner on there. That's why I had it laying around. I just to have something. That's it. She actually runs really well. All I had to do to really get it running, I changed the oil and just freed up the carburetor, and she popped right over. I am going to end up changing the carb because it's running, but it's not running like it should. The car also has powered disc brakes in the front, drums in the back. And if you just look around though, man, she's in good shape. This is a pre-Xcode car, I'm assuming. Now, I'm not a 69 Camaro expert, so anybody that knows better or can tell me a little bit more by looking at that cal tag. I know it was a Fathom green car. I looked that up. I know the motor's not original, but the guy that I got it from put it in the 80s. It is a 69 327, which I think is a large journal motor. Let's go around to the inside. Backyard barn finds. If that guy happens to watch this, I watch his videos. I'm a subscriber. I learned a lot from 69s. Maybe give me a shout out. You see, you could use a door panel there. Seats are in good shape. Headliner's got a little tear, but it's the original headliner. Really not too awful bad. Probably gonna swap out that steering wheel for something else. Not that I mind that wheel, but it's a little beat up. Mileage, I don't even know what it says. 17,000. Sure, it's 117. He put those gauges up there, and they work. Temp and oil. This thing has gobs of oil pressure. I did change the shifter boot. The one that was in there was torn. The car has, in all the spots where these things have rust problems, this one doesn't. I bought this car, I didn't even hear it run. I just looked at the condition of underneath, and I was looking for rust. That was my main thing. I don't care about a small block not running. I'll make it run. If the motor's no good, I'll put a motor in it. I have them. But very cool car. A nice example. And it was affordable. Well, affordable for, it was a lot of money, but it wasn't as much as you see them for. All right, let's fire up. Exhaust is beaten. They should fire right up. Got a little tack there. She's working. Oil pressure's coming up. The temperature works. It's not focusing. And the gas gauge works. I'm missing the slide for the thing there. It has a Targa amp down there, and this very typical 80s kind of Iowa stereo.